I wanted to go ahead and throw this quick tutorial out here on how to add special effects to text. You can take a normal text viewed like that and change it to have this glowy kind of background, which I think makes things look a lot better, and it's actually not that hard to do using GIMP. So what you're going to want to do first is make a new file. Any size will do. I'm just showing you an example. And you want to make a new text object and type in whatever you want. I'm just going to put text here. And if I can click close, which I obviously couldn't do, and then I try to change the color, but I clicked the wrong one. You want to click that color down there. There we go. Make it black. Okay. So what you're going to do to make this so you can have an outline is right click on the text layer. Okay, and then go down to layer to image size. Now what this is going to do is it's going to change it from a text layer to more like an image layer, so you can do a lot more with that. You're going to want to duplicate that. One of them is going to be your background, your outline, and the other one's going to be the actual text. You want to select the layer that's the lowest behind it, and then once that's selected, you go to it's under select and then grow. And you can change the size of this depending on how thick you want your border to be. I think I chose mine as 5. It really depends on preference. What that will do is make an outline, a selection of your text, except slightly larger, and you're going to want to go ahead and change the foreground color to the color of your outline that you want. And then you're going to, while this is still selected, you're going to go to edit and fill with foreground color. Go ahead and click that, and you will see that now this is the larger layer and that's the actual text layer in front of it. So now you have a normal background. You can leave it like this if you want, but I think it looks better with the blurred effect. To do that, you're going to want to go ahead and select it. If I decide to do that, there we go, and go down to blur, Gaussian blur. Now be sure that you have your layer selected with the color that the background you have. The effect of this varies. I think the default's 5. I made it 10 since I think that looks best. Go ahead, click OK, and there's that blur effect. Now it looks pretty good as it is, but I like to make it blend with the text so it's not as rough. So if you go ahead and duplicate your main text, which is black in this case, go ahead and select the lower layer there, go back to filter and repeat Gaussian blur, go ahead and click that, and you'll see that you have a nice blended effect. You can change the level of blending by changing the opacity of the layer, as you can see over on the right. And that's pretty much all there is to it. You can change the color of that red text layer that's larger to depending on what kind of thing you want, and that's about it.